Hey everyone, here's another LEGO Star Wars Microfighter. This time it's a Y-Wing, and it's based on something from Rogue One, although it doesn't really matter whether it's Rogue One or A New Hope, it's all the same, right? Well, unlike a couple of the Series 4 Microfighters to date, this one actually makes sense to me with its proportions. I think they did a really good job of squishing it down, and that's really what they do with these, right? They really squish them down in most dimensions, especially longitudinally. They go this way, and you get that. This thing has a lot of detail, especially around the back half of it. Whether you look at the inner part of the fuselage or look at the engine pods themselves, you know, there's a good amount of actual building that goes on to make this. And I personally appreciate the inclusion of a couple of those Technic round bricks with the Technic pinholes on the sides, including them here in yellow and in the light bluish gray. And those are just ones that I like a lot, and they're super, super useful. This does have two flick-fire missiles, which are mounted up on the tops. The way that they have mounted these, they are a little bit difficult to hide. You know, it's not like when you fire those off, suddenly you don't see that they were ever there. It's still obvious that they were there because the big, huge holder tubes for them are still there. Shaping around the front of this thing is pretty good, and the figure does sit down in this one, unlike with some of the others from this series. The figure is sitting down and is as far down as you could ask, or as I could ask. You know, any farther than that and the arms would have to be posed way up in the air. So this is nicely done. In that sense, I think the thing looks pretty good around the front, all around the underside of the nose of it. You know, it's all there. It's all making sense. And if I take the figure out, I think you get to see the shape of just the Y-winginess of it a little bit better. You know, just imagine that canopy being fully on, and this works. As a matter of fact, I think that would actually look quite good to just put, you know, some, maybe one, maybe two. I'm gonna go with one layer of trans black or trans brown there, just along this ridge right here, and then put white on top of that or something, or, you know, some tiles. I think it would just make a funny looking but respectable little display model for a desk or something. That looks pretty good. These look good together. You know, it's clear that the little one is a miniaturized version of the big one. Now there are some color differences. You know, these back here, these struts are done in white, which actually is what we've seen in a lot of toys in the past. So maybe a little bit more connection to that. This may have actually been designed before this, or, you know, not by the same team, I'm not sure. And also these pieces up here on the top, which I believe are supposed to represent the turret up above the canopy. But it doesn't bug me. I think that using the white color here actually helps to show more detail. It's more visible. You know, if they'd done those in gray, or even if they are actually supposed to represent some of the piping along the back of the fuselage, kind of the spine of it. Still, if it had been done in the same color gray, it would have kind of just all bled together in there and you wouldn't see it as much. So I'm okay with the little divergences, and of course it's never going to be exactly the same. This figure has no official name, you know, no proper name. It's just a Y-Wing pilot. It looks really good though. Very nice prints all the way through, top to bottom on this one, from the helmet down to the legs. Comes with an actual blaster, a little blaster pistol. Good crisp printing all the way around. It's a little bit of a shame that you see a little bit of the alternate face behind this one, but I take that off. There is that face, so nothing new for that one, but I think a decent looking one. I think that this face looks better when posed, you know, just normally in the ship. It is a little bit awkward that they've given us another blue squadron pilot though, to go with what's clearly a gold squadron Y-Wing. I'm also specifically curious as to why this pilot stole Barrion Rayner's helmet and just scratched off a little bit of the red from the side. It's not like he can get away with impersonating the guy. I mean, anyone who knows Barrion, come on. Cool little set though. This is a perfect example of why I like Microfighters, the Microfighters concept. And this is a Microfighter done right. It really looks like a super deformed version of the original vehicle, the original craft. The pilot figure is, of course, great. Nice level of detail with this one as well. And ultimately, this is just super swishable. I mean, look at that. It just wants to be in the air. That's just good stuff there. Fun set, and I think a pretty good deal. Let me know what you think of it though. Share your thoughts in a comment down below, and I will talk to you again soon. Thanks for watching.